Yes, welcome back guys to India's largest e-learning platform, that is BYJU'S Exam Prep. So guys, as I already told you in the last session, that in the second session of MD we would be having some question from engineering mechanics also, so that we can cover that subject also. So guys, this is the last session from my side, subject wise I will say. After that industrial would be there from Chandra sir, and then we would be having a complete mock test for BARC on Wednesday. So guys, let us start the session. Please tell me, am I properly audible and visible to all of you or not? And do like, share and subscribe. Like the session so that it can reach to many students. So MD and mechanics, these are the subjects. First we will see 5 to 6 questions on mechanics. Then we will have 8 to 10 questions on machine design. Okay. So machine design majority parts we have discussed, some parts were pending. So we are starting the session now guys. Let us start. So this is some detail about me, and guys you can see today's subject is machine design now, and we have already completed strength of material, theory of machines, production is already over. Okay, so only this is pending, so this I would not be taking, but Chandra sir would be taking. Okay, so let us start the session guys. So guys, now BYJU'S Exam Prep is a complete solution for GATE and ESC preparation, and if you are if you want to have the technical sessions in English language, then this channel is for you. If you want to have the sessions in Hindi, then BYJU'S Exam Prep GATE Hindi channel is also there. Yes, Abhishek, Jai Jagannath sir. Okay. How are you, Abhishek? So guys, now as I already told you that we are already going with mastering concept for GATE 2023 series, in which the time is 8 PM for mechanical, 8 PM for civil, 8 PM for CSC and 10:30 for ECEE. And the days on which the classes are held are Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Okay, so these 4 days classes are there. If you are preparing for GATE 2023, the sessions are for you. They are free sessions for you. You can get the benefit. Yes, I am also fine, Abhishek. So guys, we are starting the session, and this is the very first question from engineering mechanics. Okay, so this is the very first question from engineering mechanics, and this question is definitely suitable for BARC and HAL both. A homogeneous cubic block of side L, this is mentioned the side, and weight is 200 Newton. So weight is acting as 200 Newton. And now he is asking that a force of 100 Newton is applied at an angle of 60 degree. So 100 Newton is acting here. So it would be having two components. One component would be like this. This is 100 cos 60. And obviously you would be having another component downward only. That is 100 sin 60. Like this. So my dear, now you need to see that if the coefficient of friction is 0.3. So as you are applying the force in this direction, so tendency is to move in this direction. So here the friction would be coming, that is mu times of n, and you know here normal reaction would be coming n. And now he is saying that the magnitude of friction force between the block and the floor. So you just need to find out the friction force magnitude. So my dear, for that you need to calculate the n. For that you need to apply summation vertical forces 0. Yes, great. Great, Abhishek. So dear, this is a very easy question from mechanics. This is from friction basically. This is a favorite topic for all examination in engineering mechanics. If it is in syllabus, question would surely be coming from friction. So my dear, okay, Abhishek is saying 50 Newton. Very good. Let us see what about others. So Abhishek have given the answer as 50 Newton. What about others? Anybody? So guys, I would be giving you hint for that. You need to do summation vertical 0 to find out the value of n. You can see 200 Newton acting downward, 100 sin 60 also acting downward. So minus 200 minus 100 sin 60, and then you can see n is acting upward. So you will say plus n is equals to 0. This will give you the value of n. Very good, Gaurav Vajpayee. Gaurav Vajpayee saying answer to be C. Let us see who is correct out of you guys. So you would be getting n from this, and my dear, now once you will be getting n value, then you can also apply summation horizontal to be 0. Okay, so if you are going to find out this, first of all, let us see what is mu n. So when you would be finding out mu n, I would like to say, actually when we write mu n, this is the maximum value of the static friction. So when you would be finding out, it would be coming out to be the same what Gaurav Vajpayee is saying, that would be coming out to be 86 Newton. But my dear, there is a twist. That twist is that this is the maximum value of friction which can come. But if you see the horizontal force is 100 cos 60, this is 50 Newton. So if we are having an applied force 50 Newton, then friction cannot be more than that, because friction is working to stop the relative motion. So if it would be more than 50, it would cause the relative motion. So you know this is the maximum value which can come. So the answer would be 50 Newton dear, because when you will apply summation fx0, because the body is at rest, and even you can see if this is 50 Newton, so this cannot be more than 50 Newton. So it is going to be 50 Newton. So answer would be B for that. So Abhishek, you have given the right answer. So I feel Gaurav, you got your mistake for sure. Yes or no? And I also wanted to know, like last session also you have attended. I asked you about the exam also. Okay, I will be connecting to you after the class. Let us see the second question. This is from the trusses. After friction, the second important topic is truss. So my dear, here you need to find out the force in member AC. In AC you want the force. I would recommend you to go by method of section. If you would be cutting the section from here, going by method of section will give you answer fastly. Method of joint will take a lot of time. So try to solve this question guys, and quickly like and share the session so that other student can also join. I have seen like some people's, very good Abhishek Prasad, your answer is also correct for the previous question. Some student feels that it is less interesting subject, sorry, less important subject for exam. Guys, it is not like that. PSUs, when they increase the weightage of some subject, when they decrease, nobody knows. The same is for BARC, ISRO also. So there is no standard format that subject would be coming more, that subject would be coming less. So Abhishek is saying the answer to be A, means root 2 kilonewton compression. Okay, let us see. So he deleted, it means he is still thinking tension or compression. Or root 2 or root 3 by 2. Yes, Gaurav. Gaurav is saying A. Okay. What about others? Abhishek Prasad is saying D now. Okay. Very good. So dear, both of you have answered root 2 kilonewton only, magnitude wise. So direction wise there is some issue I feel. Let us see. So my dear, first of all you must be clear about this, that now we have made this section. So we would be having force in AD member, AC member and BC member. So you know this 1 kilonewton is acting. So we have this force in vertical direction, this force also in vertical direction. So this is FCB, this is FDA. So to balance this force, we want force in this direction. So for that, this force would be acting in this direction. So FCA would be in this direction, so that this component of FCA, as you know, the angles are 1 meter, so this angle is 45. So this is also 45. So you know FCA cos 45 would be balancing this 1 kilonewton. Okay guys, so this would be, Omkar is saying D. So dear, you would be finding out FCA. FCA is 1 divided by cos 45. Answer is no doubt root 2 kilonewton. Direction also we have taken correct only. So you know, when You are confused in direction. Just imagine a spring. You know, force is coming away from the joint. So when the force is coming away from the joint, when you are in tension, then only you would be applying like this. So the answer would be D. Gaurav, what are you doing? Silly mistakes. So answer would be D, in tension. Okay. I feel that kind of things I have taken on YouTube also in a great detail last year. Okay. So let us see the next question. This question is from kinematics. This question is from kinematics. The third important topic. It is having two parts. Mass is given as 2 kg. And we know that a variable force is acting. This force is given as 6t square. You know, force is mass into acceleration. So from that you can find out the acceleration. I feel mass is 2 kg, so 3t square. But you need to answer about the velocity. And you know, acceleration is nothing but dv by dt. I feel now you can very easily do this. So this type of questions are coming in GATE, BARC, in all the examinations. Okay. Solve it. Omkar is saying answer to be A. What about others? So you know, when we are getting dv by dt, 3t square. So dv is 3t square dt. So you would be getting v minus u t cube. So you can see at t is equals to 0, the force is 0, acceleration is also 0. And initially at rest is mentioned. So it is sure that u is going to be 0. So v is t cube. A is correct. Omkar, don't worry. I have taken all the levels. I feel you have attended last class. In last class, we had a very good level of question in machine design, where 3 to 4 questions I have to do. None of you were able to do that. So dear, I have taken a mix up actually, because this session is for both BARC and HAL. So I need to cover both the levels. Okay, so that is the reason behind that. So this is the second part of this. So if you see the HAL, you will get this type of question. So mind it. So I need to take care of both the papers. Okay, so that's why some questions are very easy, some are difficult, some are average. So this is basically to find out the distance travel. You know, ds by dt is velocity. So from here, don't worry, other questions you will feel something of better level for sure. Okay, so here you need to find out displacement after 2 seconds. So s at t is equals to 2 seconds. Yes, like in production also we had very good level of question you have seen. Very good guys. So this is of basically HAL type. Okay, this is of HAL type. Yes guys. Okay, Omkar is saying D. So my dear, ds by dt, you know, velocity is t cube. So we got ds as t4 by 4. Yes. So when you would be integrating it, sorry, after integration only we are getting it. So we got it. Put t is equals to 2. You will get 4 would be the answer. Let us solve the next question, guys. So this is certainly a good question in this year, GATE 2022. Very good, Gaurav. In GATE 2022, similar type of question was being asked. So this is a good one. Okay. So in GATE 2022, similar question was asked this year. So I will say that this is not a difficult one. but yes, it is a good type, because sometimes by looking at such figures, people just leave the question. So it is okay for both the exams, BARC and HAL. So as this is an exam specific series, so we need to take care of level of both the exams. Okay. Otherwise, don't worry. If you remember, I came for some series like Super 20, Super 30. Those series are having some wonderful level of questions. So this year also we would be coming with such series. And for Vision 2023, for 2023 students, I would be soon coming for Mastering Concept. There also I would be going for Engineering Mechanics and Strength of Materials. Okay, so we will start it in the end of this month. So what would be the answer for this, guys? Yes. Yes, guys. So I would be giving you hint. If you will see the FBD of this road, the things would become easier for you. A horizontal reaction HA, a vertical reaction VA, a tension T, weight of the person is 600 Newton, and tension which would be acting on the hand of this person, T. So you need to find out the tension. Solve it. FBD is in front of you. Abhishek is saying the answer to be B. Yes, what about others? So if you guys are doing this after looking at the hint, it means it was a good question for you. This is tension T. So you just need to take summation moment at A is equals to 0. Because both these forces would be passing from the same. So this T anti-clockwise 2 minus T into 2. This T is acting at 4 minus T into 4. This 600 is acting at 4. Yes. Gaurav is getting B. Abhishek is getting B. What about you, Omkar? Omkar, Abhishek Sahu. Yes, the answer would be coming out to be. This is 4 plus 2, 60. 2400. So T would be 400 Newton. B is correct. Very good, guys. Let us move to the next question. This is the last question from mechanics. Then we are coming with other questions from MD only, brakes, bearings, fatigue loading. Okay, many questions are there. So let us see. A box is resting on a floor with coefficient of friction equals to 0.4. So my dear, for this mu is given as 0.4. What maximum height h may box be pulled if it is to move with uniform velocity without overturning? You know, the last point without overturning is that when normal reaction is passing through this point, because after that the turning happened. So we would be assuming for the limiting value, n would be acting here, mu n would be acting here, okay, and you know weight would be acting here. So this is nothing but you need to find out now what is the value of h. So h you need to find out. So if you are going for summation horizontal 0, you would come to know that P and mu n are equal and W and N are equal. Solve it. So you need to apply, guys, actually P into H, the moment created by this would be equal to the moment created by this, W into 30. So this will give you the value of H. Coefficient of friction mu is given to us. You know W into 30, P is mu n and n is W. So I feel it is already almost done. Shivani, good evening. So how are your preparation going on? So I was expecting that you are performing well in GATE. So what was that? How many marks are you getting in GATE? Abhishek, okay, if you don't want to tell in the comment section, you can also tell me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Abhishek is getting a C. Any student, if you want any kind of guidance, post-GATE guidance, you can definitely contact me for that on Telegram, on WhatsApp, and if required, I would help you on call as well. So Abhishek have answered it as C. What about others? What about others? Fine, fine. Okay, Shivani is also saying C. What about others? Yes. Okay, Gaurav have already answered it as C only. So yes, the answer is C. C is correct. Let us see the next question. It is based on the differential band break. So we have not seen a question on this topic in the last class. So this is differential band break. So if you see this drum, you know, as it is rotating like this. So here there would be a tension T1, here there would be a tension T2. Okay, and if you are talking about this is O, so summation O would be 0. So F into L clockwise. Here also tension would be T1, T2. T1 is clockwise. And braking torque is T1 minus T2 into R. Okay. So you would be getting from here F should be T2A minus F and T1 are in same direction. F is T2A minus T1A, T1B. So you know F should be less than equals to 0 because the condition is mentioned as self-locking. So you can answer the condition. What would be the answer? This is differential band break, guys. Yes, Gaurav, Abhishek, Shivani. Very good. Shivani is saying D. Gaurav is also saying D. Yes. So dear, you would be getting A by B (2.2). Why? Because it is mentioned the ratio. The ratio of T1 to the T2 is 2.2. Same you would be getting here. Let us move to question number 8 now. This is from radial load bearing. First of all, you need to find out the equivalent load XVFR plus YFA into S. Then C by PE L90 okay. Values are given to you. Question number 8 it is. Yes, yes. Yes, guys. So here you need to find out the dynamic load. Actually, radial and axial loads are given. You need to find out dynamic load carrying capacity. C is unknown here. So Abhishek is getting D. Gaurav is saying B. Shivani is also saying B. So dear, answer would be D here, 106 kilonewton. So when you would be finding out the PE value, you need to apply that. So you must have seen that the life was given in the hours. It needs to be converted into million revolutions. So you would be applying PE first of all. You know X value is 0.48. V value is given as 1 into FR. FR is 10 kilonewton. Okay, then plus Y is 1.3 into axial load of 4 kilonewton into service factor of 1.5. You must have missed something. This will give you PE. And L90 you need to find out in the million revolution, as 5000 is the hours, into 60 will convert into minutes, into speed as 1200 divided by 10 to the power 6. Okay. So this will give you L90 value. So the answer would be D. Did you get the mistake, Gaurav, Shivani, where you have made? Maybe you have not taken the service factor, or this conversion you may not have done. Is it clear? So answer would be D for this. So this was question number 8. Let us move to the next question. Next question is from the reverted joint now once again. So previously we have seen without calculation wale question. Now we will see calculation wale question. So reverted joints. This is the problem on reverted joints. Yes, I understand that. So guys, this is the data given. You need to find out the resultant maximum shear load. So you already know the procedure. You need to first of all find out the CG or centroid, which is this. Eccentricity is given to you. Now you need to see the effect. You can see, when you will see, there would be one load coming and there would be one couple coming. Okay, so when you would be having this condition, so if you will make the primary forces, it would be coming like this. Secondary forces would be coming like this. So FP1, FS1, FP2, FS2, FP3, FS3, FP4, FS4. So you need to find out the resultant maximum shear load. Okay. So just solve it. Get the values. Okay. So first of all, primary is very easy to calculate. FP1 10 kilonewton. Then you would be finding out the secondary. FS1 R1 plus FS2 R2 plus P into E. This will give you FS1, FS2, FS3 and FS4. Okay. So this also I feel you would be getting 40 kilonewton. So you would be finding out resultant as FP square plus FS square plus 2FP FS cos theta. Very good. So the answer everybody is getting is D, and which is correct answer. D is correct. So here you need to find out the nominal diameter of the bolt. So once you get the resultant force, pi by 4 dr square tau max. Yes guys. Question number 10 it is. Okay, Gaurav is getting B for that. Shivani is saying B. Gaurav is also saying B, and B is correct. So you would be getting dr as 40 mm. Because tau permissible was given, so you would be saying less than equals to tau permissible. Very good. So guys, now we reach to the bearing part. Now 3 questions continuously on the bearings. So first of all, you need to find out the Sommerfeld number. So Sommerfeld number is Zn by P D by C. So for that you need to find out the P, W by LD. Find out. Yes, guys. Find out the Sommerfeld number. Slightly calculations are involved for sure. Let us see how many of you give the right answer for this. 4 options are there. Very good. Gaurav is saying C for that. This is a good question for BARC. Yes. So guys, the answer is yes. C is correct. So Sommerfeld number would be coming out to be 0.0156. Very good, Shivani. So let us move to the next question. Here you need to find out the frictional power loss. Frictional power loss. You know that power loss is mu WV. Mu WV. And mu is Zn by P, 2.006 pi square D by C. By Petrov's equation, P you have calculated in the previous question. Yes. Solve it. बोलो भाई. So first you will find out mu, then you will apply here. W is given to you. Velocity you know is r omega actually. Okay. I feel coefficient of friction is already given. Okay, sorry, coefficient of friction is already given. No need to find out this then. No need to find out this. Mu is given. W is given. V is R omega. Okay, you can see the speed is given. Okay, Gaurav is saying B, Shivani is saying B. Yes, guys, your answer is correct. The answer would be coming out to be 0.157 watts, kilowatts. Next is question number 13. This is from minimum oil film thickness. Minimum oil film thickness. You know that eccentricity is C1 plus H naught. How? If we have the case of hydrodynamic lubrication, This is bearing. This is journal. You know, this is the center of journal. This is the center of bearing. So this distance is E. This distance is R. This is H naught. Okay. So when you are going to apply, and this total is capital R. So this capital R is H naught plus R plus E. So H naught plus E is equals to C1. Is it clear? So you need to find out and get the answer. Very good, Abhishek. So apply the formula and get the value. I have calculated for you. You need to find out the H naught value. Very good, Abhishek. So you can see H naught is C1 minus E. It is mentioned already. Eccentricity is mentioned. Radial clearance is mentioned. A would be the right answer for this. Very good, Gaurav. Very good. Abhishek. Now the question number 14. Again from reverted joint, eccentric loading case. We have two more questions after this on Miner's rule and Soderbergh. So you need to find out for reverted joint B the resultant shear load. You know, for this 10 kilonewton primary force in A, primary force in B is 5 kilonewton. Yes, what about after this? Very good, Gaurav, Shivani, Abhishek. What about this question number 14? Primary force is very easy to calculate, secondary also, because the distance is given, so secondary force is going to be 10 into 10 power 3. Why 10 power 3 when we want answer in kilonewton only? 10 into 75 PE into R1 upon R1 square plus R2 square. You would be getting the secondary force. I feel you would get around 15 kilonewton. Very good, guys. Very good. This is 15 kilonewton. So resultant is, you know that when you are going to see A and B, primary would be like this in both. When you will see the secondary, it would be like this. So resultant is same for both. It would be 15.81 kilonewton. C would be the right answer. Very good. Second last question, guys. After that, one more question we have. Life of a component under heavy load alone is 100 hours. So life is given as 100 hours. So you know that it is capital N1. And it is 1000 hours. How many hours it can be operated at normal load if it is found to be operated for 10 hours at heavy load? So n1 by n1 plus n2 by n2 is equals to 1. So you need to find out n1. Okay, Gaurav have said the answer to be D. What about others? Abhishek, Shivani. So guys, quickly like and share the session. We are reaching to the last question now. Very good, Abhishek. The answer is D for sure. 900 hours. Whatever we have applied here is known as Miner's rule. Let us see the next question. This is from Soderbergh. Okay, we have one more question. This is second last. This is second last. A component is subjected to fluctuating stress of 125 MPa in sigma max and sigma min. Corrected endurance strength is 75 MPa. What is the factor of safety according to Soderbergh equation? You need to find out first of all sigma mean, max plus min by 2. Find out amplitude, max minus min by 2. So sigma mean upon SUT, sorry, not UT but SYT. Sigma A upon SC, 1 upon N. Okay, Sushil is saying B, Shivani is saying B, Abhishek is saying B, Gaurav is saying B. Yes, guys, the answer would be coming out to be B. Okay, the last question, guys. A steel component has the following data: SUT, SYT. Surface finish factor means Ka is given. Size factor means Kb is given. Reliability factor means Kc is given, and Kd is going to be 1 upon Kf. 1 upon 1.6. You need to find out you need to find out the endurance, corrected endurance limit. So dear, as they have mentioned, it's steel component, so you must be aware that the endurance limit is 0.5 times of SUT. So it is 300 MPa. Now to find out corrected endurance limit, multiply by all the factors K, Kb, Kc, Kd into SC star. You will get the endurance limit, corrected one. Very good, Gaurav. Gaurav have already calculated and set the answer to be D. Shivani is also saying D. So guys, yes, the answer would be D for sure. So guys, you just continue your practice for the exam. So I would like to say, just like, share and subscribe the channel as well. And guys, don't worry, within 1-2 days after Holi, we would be coming with a session where we would tell you that, like, you know, that BARC exam is, I feel, preponed. So in April first week, we are going to give the exam. So for that purpose, what you need to do in the next 10 days, we will be having a session for that just after Holi. So just don't worry till now, till then, just practice more and more, revise the concept more and more, and what will be score in XC 58 marks? Dear, exactly it cannot be said. As you know, every year the things are going to change. But yes, if you are getting 58 marks, I feel that you must get a decent rank. But if your rank comes under 100 or 200, there are fair chances that you would be getting NITI Mumbai Coal and IIT Coal. So under 100 or 200, it is going to be, I'm not talking about score, I'm talking about rank, you would be getting a call. Okay. So dear, don't worry, now result is about to come. Just one day you need to wait more. Okay. So goodbye guys for this session, and happy Holi in advance. But I feel if result will come, we will be meeting on YouTube also. Okay. So goodbye guys for this session. Thanks for joining.